Howdy YouTubers, welcome back to another Magic Arena Draft video where we are still playing Avatar The Last Bender. Again, if you like the content that I've currently been producing, please don't forget to like and subscribe as it helps with me getting discovered. Anyway, let's head on into pick 1 where our rare is a Wartime Protest which has haste, and whenever another ally you control enters, put a counter on that creature and it gains haste until end of turn, which is pretty good. So I guess it's the kind of red, white and blue allies, so it gives your allies all haste and a bit of a pump, so that's pretty kind of good. I guess it's more kind of based on the aggro, though it doesn't mean you can't splash any of the others like a Master Paku with prowess, though I'm not sure that's really what I would want to be kind of doing in the draft necessarily. You need a lot of lessons to be able to pull that off, I think. So let's just take the Wartime Protester. Now there's a Mythic Wall of Ba Sing Se. Other permanents you control have indestructible, but it's 8 mana, so not really a limited card, I would say. There's Leaves from the Vine, which is okay. Again, you maybe need some more lessons. There's an Earthbender lesson actually there, which is pretty good. 4 mana 4/4, or if you've already got an Earthbend creature, you can pump it up. There's a Buzzard Wasp, which is more of the kind of sacrifice themed. Air Nomad for your flyers. This is not the most exciting. I guess I just take the 2-drop as it's still in red and an ally. Hog Monkey I actually quite enjoy. Can be pretty awkward if you haven't got much of a board presence, and having a menace, opponent's creature, or having your creature basically get a counter and menace, being able to hit in is pretty good. And the Judi for the sacrifice is a Bumi, which is also an ally, which I haven't actually played with. Again, you'd need a good amount of lessons in the deck. There's obviously that one there, which is quite nice as well, giving your creature indestructible. There's a water bending lesson. Maybe we can be some kind of red-green ally with lessons as well. Mongoose for the Mountain Cycler. Yeah, I think I'll take the Bumi and keep an eye out for some lessons. There's a Quench, though that's in blue, and I don't know if I really want to really go into that colour at this stage. The Fire Nation Palace I'm not a massive fan of. I think it's probably the weakest one unless you are really into the fire bending. It's a White Temple, which is pretty good if you're kind of going wide. Nothing crazy actually in this pack. I guess to maybe still cut off red and green, I could just take a Pillar Launch, though. It's alright. 3 Dreams. Search your library for up to 3 Aura cards. Okay, that's clearly not limited. Mythic in red. Gives all your creatures firebending. There's a 3 mana ally with haste. It also creates another ally, which is probably what I'm looking at here. Actually, there's also White Sandbender Storm for kind of removal, but I think I'll stick with the ally at this stage. Maybe the Storm might wheel off. There's some others as it's common. There's a Rocket Launch, which means you have to go into very heavy green. Actually, the Earthbend lesson's probably better than the Rocket Launch for me. There's an Aang's Journey, which might be quite nice. Whenever Harbai enters or attacks, you may sacrifice. Okay, it's definitely the sacrifice deck. So the Rowdy Snowballers for the blue allies, but I think I'll take the Earthbend lesson. Crashing Waves, which is quite nice, but being double blue is not great. Probably just take the Origin of Metal Bending as protection, and if there's oddly an enchantment, I know there's a white O-ring enchantment, so just take that one. doesn't feel like I'm too much of an aggro ally. I might be more of the kind of green 4 power matters deck. I guess I take the Rocky Rebuke now as some removal. Again, I don't think I want to be splashing the blue lesson. So this is my pack. Tundra Tank in black. When it enters, target creature you control gains indestructible. Or there's an ally Vigilance 2/5. Not great. I guess I'll take Master Paku, but I don't feel like I'm going to be into blue, though at the moment the red doesn't seem particularly great, so it could be green-blue. There's a Yip Yip or a Earthbending Lessons, which is probably okay again. Another Origins of Metal Bending. I kind of want to take the Sandbender's Storm, as it's a bit better removal. Again, the blue and red isn't that great. White, black land, don't think so. Another Pillar Launch. It's a bit of black coming back, but stick with the green. And a white creature. Okay, Firebending Ascension creates a 2/2 with some upside. That's not really ally aligned. There's a Pandao now, which picks up ally lessons and equipment. There's a Teo, Epic Downfall, which is nice, but it's in black. There's a 3-drop ally as well, which I think I quite like. I guess the Pandao has more synergy. I've got 5 allies at the moment, but it is white. I think I just stick with the green, to be honest. Because it's uncommon, I'll take it. Earth King, now that is amazing green ally. It's a 2/2 itself, but when it enters, creates a 4/4, and then whenever a 4/4 whenever a power 4 or greater attacks, you get to search your library for a basic and put it onto the battlefield, not into your hand, onto the battlefield. That's for every attack in 4 power as well. So I guess we are probably into green white, oddly. Again, I think that she's probably worth splashing, or maybe the white might not be a thing, but wow, that's a brilliant 4-drop rare we've got. We now have a Toff. Okay, so that's probably a reason to splash in these colours. So I got a bit lucky there. So now I'm looking for fixing. So I need some Ang's Journeys, and I need to look out for some jewels. There's, and again, a Forest Cycler, which is there. Water Tribe Captain is an ally, which is nice for refueling the hand. Probably don't want 2 pillars, but yeah, I'll take the Toff for sure. It's a nice flash. There's this one, which is an Exile O-ring on a stick, so I'd probably take that one. There's also there the Kyoshi Island. You can only search 1, unfortunately, so maybe it's not worth it. Again, there's another Walltop Sentries, which might wheel Ang's Journey. Actually, I think that one's probably too good to not pass up as a 3-drop. Okay, it's green, blue. There's a Rumble, which is pretty good now. It's probably a 2-drop. I think there's also this Rumble Arena. Like, maybe actually the Rumble Arena is pretty good, as I've got Toff and these Earthbending Lessons. But I think getting 2-drop is probably a bit more important at this stage. Secret Tunnel, that being 3 colours is a bit awkward, I would think. Still not the colours green, black. I probably take the 2-drop again. Oh, there's another 3-drop haste creature. Again, I'm not really actually into red. I do like this Earth Kingdom soldier, but I probably still take a 2-drop. Okay, there's a cycler there, or there's a green 2-drop. I think I probably need to take at least a cycler. Actually, I'm not seeing many lessons coming back around. I've literally only got 3 lessons. I need to get some more lessons. Again, that is an ally, but I don't think so. I think I'm going to take the land cycler. Foggy Swamp Visions, it's in black. It's a Bumi Bash now, actually, which I might take because removal is pretty slim. Obviously, there's a Zuko's Exile, but I think I take the Bumi Bash in red. The Wandering Musicians, don't think so. Yeah, to take the... Oh, what? Did it give me... No, it must be Bash, so lovely. So there's now the Temple, which I don't think I want. Could just take a 3-drop or a 4-drop. My 4-drops is so large at the moment. I think I just need to take a 3-drop at this point. Hey, there we go. Lovely land there. Definitely taking that. Fire Nation Cadet or a 3-drop haste. Probably take a 3-drop haste, even though it's red. Aang's Journey is brilliant. Take that. And we'll take at least one of those Earth Rumblers. What have we got now? Momo, friendly flyer. Flying the first non-Lima creature spell with flying you cast during each of your turn costs 1 less, and whenever another creature you control with flying enters, Momo gets +1 until end of turn. Probably not going to be taking that, even though it is a 1-drop flyer. What else are we looking at then? There's the Ostrich Horse, which is probably something I need to consider with the lands. Or I might even just need to take this Sandbender's Storm or Razor Rings. The Cave of Two Lovers creates 2 allies, and you get to search a mountain or a cave. I don't really want to take that. I think I'll just take... I took it for me. I was going to take something else. It's another Martypion now, but I think I need to take this Cycle of Renewal. Absolutely. 3 in colours, lesson, sacrifice land, search a library for 2, but the one's a battlefield, so I definitely need to take that. I guess it's an ally, and it's probably better than this Curious Farm Animals at this point, but Cycle of Renewal. Earth Kingdom General's brilliant one for my kind of deck. What I was trying to do is a white flyer, which I guess sort of works with the Momo, but not too fussed about that. But I think I need to take this Cycle of Renewal. Fire Bending Student, not an ally, unfortunately. There's a Leaves from the Vine, put a counter on each of 2 creatures. I guess I'll just take Razor Rings, even though it's not great. There's another Earth Bending Lesson. Again, don't think I want 3 of them. I'm probably going to be 17 lands for sure. I could just take another 3-drop. 13 creatures. I think I prefer the creature instead of the Razor Rings. There's another Razor Rings anyway. Foggy Swamp Airbender can't be blocked by creatures with 2 or less, and you can waterbend to put a counter on this creature. So 4 mana, 4/3 ally. White Lotus Hideout. Like maybe I need to take that. My fixing is pretty bad. There is though I do have actually a couple of these, but maybe I just take... I think I take the removal, though it's not great. That's actually probably pretty good. No, I think I'd like to take another Aang's Journey instead of some 1 mana Vigilance. that cares about allies. I guess it is protection. But no, I think the Angs might be a bit better. What have we got now? There is an return something. Lightning Strike actually is probably a nice red removal. Airbending Lessons nice as protection and also tempo, but I think I take the Lightning Strike. Elemental Teaching is not great for me. Ostrich Horse is pretty good, though I might not need it. Could just take another Deserter, though it does get your lands from the graveyard, so but I think I'll just take a 2-drop again. I think I've got better 4-drops. Boulder's brilliant. Wow, that's a late Boulder. There's an Ostrich Horse there. Don't think going to be any of them. Don't think I'm going to be any of these either. Again, I don't think it'll be the cat. Don't think I want another Earthbend lesson. Yeah, I might not actually need, but they are lessons, so probably should keep them. And some red at the end, which I'm probably not going to be splashing for. So let's see what we can do. I might take out some of this red. And I probably don't want that pillar launch either, because it's not a lesson. I think I'd rather have lessons. I might need to keep one Deserter because my curve is not particularly low. One land cycle is probably fine to keep. Cycle of renewal, sure. Like, actually, I might not even need this land cycler if I'm running 2 Angs and a cycle of renewal. I might not need, but then it depends on, like, 16 creatures I think is fine. Again, these again essentially creatures which allow you to pump up your other Earthbent stuff. So Boulder, yeah. So I am cutting. So the question is, do I want to go with 17 land or 16? So it's 16 with 2 renewals so 16 with the renewal and 2 Ags journeys is probably fine. Again, that's removal. That's a lesson, so be 1, 3, 4, 5, 6 lessons. Probably don't need then the razor rings. And the Bumi Bash might be fine to keep. Because again, that's not removal. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4-ish removal. But I guess I'm trying to go more big creatures. The Marsupial Dao might not be something, though I got 14 allies. So I've got a big hit. The Jailer's also kind of removal, which I forgot about. The Tree Top Fighters, is that worth it? Might not be. So then I need to cut one more. What am I going to cut? Maybe I don't need 2 of the earth bending lessons, though they are essentially just creatures. So again, that would be 2, 3, 4. Yeah, not sure if I want to cut the lessons because of just making Bumi much worse. because you'd want at least 2 in the graveyard, because essentially it's just a 6 mana 6/6. Then you'd want 2, because then you would at least then get 2. So yeah, I think I need to keep maybe the Earth Rumble Wrestlers isn't that great, though having Reach is also pretty good. Like, I feel like this Momo Fly is just pretty bad in my deck. It's a 1-drop, but something I'm probably not wanting to cast on. Well, it's it's a 1 mana 1/1 for me. I'm not gaining anything from it, and later on it's just a 1/1. So yeah, maybe this is what I'm looking at. So let's add in our Amashu City, see what it suggests. 6/6/4, so that's 6, 4, 5, 7. So 6, 4, and 7. Probably don't need there's many white sources, though white and red are essentially the same. Could probably just do that. So 5, 5, and 8. 5, 5, and 8. Is that worth it? Although I do have a couple of early white creatures. 6, 7, and 5. That's probably okay, but I think that's probably fine. The creature count is 14. It's actually, well, 14 with where are we? I thought it was a 4-drop. 4 and 2. So yeah, 14 with 2 creatures bears. So 14, 16 creatures. Question is then, do I want to have a Rabaroo? Probably not. The red does look a little bit skeptical. Maybe taking out this 2-drop and having a 1-drop is better, or having the Land Cycler. No, because the curve is 3.2. I guess it does allow some creatures to get in if need be, like the Compassionate Healer can get in and attack and scry. So yeah, let's well, I've got actually I need to probably take out planes. There we go. 16 lands with 2 of them. So yeah, 5 plains, 5 mountains, and 7 forests. That's probably it. Yeah. Let's see what this deck can do and hopefully get a few wins under our belt. Alright, let's head on into round number 1. And I am on the play with no red mana and nothing until turn 3. Though, I guess being on the play, I don't really want to mulligan. If I was on the draw, I think I probably would. I'm just going to have to hope that I can draw some lands. Okay, that's actually pretty good for turn 2. Now I can grab my mountain. So blue, green, 3 flyers, awesome draw. So that is artifact and enchantment. I guess I don't really need to consider about using this on their scroll at the moment. So I guess next turn I want to get the Wartime Protesters down and then into, well, I guess into the Earthbound, but it doesn't actually trigger. It's not. Okay, it's also now got a flyer. Sure. Can just do that at another time. So yeah, Wartime, and then I guess then that's an ally. So I can then do two drops. I guess when we're looking to draw, I guess the Bear King would be a pretty good draw next turn. Okay, so that's not going to pan out. Guess I still want to get two drops down, I suppose. Then next turn, can Earth Rumble Wrestlers hold up metal bending, so some protection. Again, it feels like they've got quite a bit of removal maybe in their hand. No. Sure. 2-drop ally, not this turn. Okay. Guess I can attack with both. See what they decide to do. Again, hold up Origin of Metal Bending, and the next turn I can Earth Bend Lesson and attack for 4. Does it give it Trample as well? It does. Oh, well, they're drawing a card for 4. Maybe they're looking for something else. Unless they just wanted to get in for 3 damage. That just gives it indestructible, doesn't give it hexproof, so can't do anything about that. Question is now, do I just want to destroy their scroll? Guess I can wait another turn. So, okay, they've still only got 2 islands, so okay, so that's only 3 to activate. Sure. So, Earth Bend, I guess just a plains at this point, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So it wouldn't be able to hold up Origin, so we'll need a land to be able to do both. Are they considering about... So because they can't activate the scroll as it's 3, that's 2 to equip, so it'd be a bit weird if they didn't equip as they don't have nothing in their hands at the moment. So if they equip, so it's going to be a 4-4, okay, sure. Maybe they're thinking of blocking there. Okay, so now I can do both of these. So play this. So let's just do, so 1, 2, 3, actually 3, 4. Earthbend onto this. Attack with all, I think. Oh, okay, they're just giving up. Alright, so we'll just have a quick look to see if what it would have been. So attacked with, I guess, everything. And they block either here or block here. Or even block here. They can give it +1/+1. They might have like double blocked with these, but then it would be like, say, block, block, and block. So I guess their blocks weren't particularly great at that time, so they would have to lose a couple of creatures with mine still surviving. So yeah, game 1, on to the next. Here we are as we go into round number 2, and we are on the draw with a nice 2-3-4 curve. Don't mind putting the counter on itself. 2 mana, 2-3 is fine. But I guess getting the wall top sentries out before the rebuke is probably handy with the death touch, and as it's a punch as well, so the sentries isn't gonna die if it's a bigger creature that I have to target. Another blue deck by the looks of things. Blue-black this time, okay, well, might not survive too long, the deserter. Okay, so they've missed a land drop. That's unfortunate. Well, attack for 2 first. Play our sentries. And this might be over fairly quick. Okay, they tap land again for them, unfortunately. So let's attack for 4. Play a boulder. And then I can Earthbend 1, attack, give it another 4 toughness, is that right? No, just a 1, sure. I'll be 2. Ah, that's unfortunate. Okay. Well, let's apply some pressure. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Earthbend. Plains. Attack for 8. And scooped it up already. Too quick for them. Alright. Oh, that was a very quick game. I think it was pretty much over when they kind of stumbled on a lands, unfortunately for them. But let's head on into the next game. Alright, here we go into round number 3. Oof. I think this is a mulligan. If I had a forest, I would have kept, but 2 mountains and literally 1 card I can cast, it's too risky, unfortunately, even on the draw. Okay, it's all my colours, some removal, there's a boulder. I think I just get rid of the metal, origin of metal bending, keep this and hope to draw another land. Nope, that's a 5-drop I didn't want to see. Another blue player, blue-white, water tribralia. That's not a land again. Cross my fingers, hopefully get another one next turn, another land next turn. Oh, yeah, that card is very good. It's like, oh, that's unfortunate. It's a 2-drop to cast. Yeah, this is like the Thalia's Lieutenant. I think I'm taking another 3, unfortunately. Land off the top, please. Not a land. Well, do it anyway, and I guess I'll just get 2 for a forest, second forest, and another plains. But that's really unfortunate there. Rather have that been a land so that I can. Oh, gosh, they've got their own Earth King. Yeah. Okay, at this point, what am I doing? Because I need to kill the Earth King. I think I just trade away. Oh, just trade at this point. Still no land. But yeah, I've got to annoyingly kill. Well, yes, they've got 4 power, but I think killing the Earth King is probably the thing here. But again, stumbling on land is not great. So I can block, take 5. Soaker, Tenacious Tactician, Menace, Prowess, and other. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, this is literally over. I think at this point, take 6 down to 8. No board present. Yeah, no lands. Stumbling on land was not great with 4 or 5 drops in my hand, but I guess it's going to happen to me at some point or another. So let's chalk that off and go into the next one. Right, here we are with 2 wins, 1 loss. I am on the draw with a nice looking curve, all my colours, and an Ang's Journey for, I guess, don't need to cast that on turn 2. Sorry, turn 1. So your turn 2 might do next turn. Though I probably trying to think if I should hold these allies back for her. I guess I want to actually get my land on turn 4, so I'll do that guarantee. The question is, do I want double red or double green? Don't really actually have any, so I guess I'm still more green than anything, so we'll get a forest. Then I guess turn 2 I can disciple maybe. Then next turn can wartime protesters. They've got a 2/4 vigilance. And I guess they're thinking if they want to attack or not. Can't see why they wouldn't attack. Origins of metal bending. Well, do I want to now get toughed down? Probably not. I think it's still the protester. I don't mind taking 3 next turn. Hopefully the protesters sticks around. I can tough, make them a 4/4 also. Sure. So what does this soaker do? It says when at least one other creature attacks, draw a card. Sure. Okay, the question is now, do I attack and see if they've got a trick that I can hold up for that? I think so. But then I guess I'm missing off the haste with this, so maybe I could get just a 2 drop down. Feels like they've maybe got a trick or of some sort. So they are blue-white flyers. and with green, so maybe they've got, is it an Ang which is in those colours, another Ang? Oh, I can't remember now. Oh dear. 6 in the air. Ugh. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll do this again. But I think I'm probably not surviving at this point. It'll be hard to beat, I have to say. Can next turn make a 6/6. Earthbend Ascension. Enters Earthbend 2, then search your library for a basic. Put it onto battlefield. That's quite a nice one. Ramp and a creature. And whenever a land you control, input quest counter, when a 4 more counters, put a pack counter on type creature you control. Okay, nice, yeah. It's a nice ascension that is actually. But yeah, I'm probably just dead next turn because flyers are gonna fly and I have a reach creature, which I have to play, which is not doing much. No, actually, it does make it a 4/4 because I do have a forest. But any removal here and I'm just dead. That's the one thing I think I have found about the set is flyers are pretty good in this set and there's not much to combat against them other than the few creatures with reach. Again, I don't even think there's a white or green spell which says destroy target flying. So yeah, it's pretty tough to deal with flyers in this set. Unless obviously you've got kind of black removal and some of the fight spells that are about everywhere. But obviously that's not in every single colour. Okay, so now we've got 2 wins, 2 losses going into game number 3 and hoping to get at least 1 more win for the big gem jump. So yeah, we're a little bit disappointed. I think this deck's actually not that bad. Okay, I'm first with 2 lands, but I've got an Aang's Journey, the Bumi, first time of drawing it, some removal with the Jailer, and so yeah, gonna keep this. Grab a Plains. And then need to draw some more lands, which is slightly annoying. And what is it? I've got 17 lands, was it? Was it 2 Aang's Journey? Actually, I'm kind of tempted to get this one down just for the scry, because if I'm not drawing a land next turn, it's so awkward again. Can make it a 3/3, so land off the top, please. Lovely. So, guess I will. So this does creatures, isn't it? Just creatures, and not artifacts. Scry. I guess that's actually pretty good because that's another lesson for Bumi. And again, I guess I'll just toff and start getting some more board presence. Okay, then maybe Zhongzhong's Deserter, put it on a toff, make them a 4/4 at least to attack into something. So, Aang's out. Oh dear, never mind. Turn too late basically. get another green source or red. I guess based on my hand, I might even want another plains. Oh, I actually missed a point of damage. That's actually probably pretty good to keep at this point, in case it's like in their next turn do both. What are they thinking about doing? This is 5 mana. Again, maybe I'll put it on the Compassionate Healer again. Maybe if they've got a creature that's a 2 or a 3/3 or something, or a 2/2 that I can attack into. So yeah, I missed the point of damage. They should be on, I guess, 13 at this point. They've got 5 mana, even if they have missed a land. Unless they are... Okay, that's fine. Probably want to... I guess I don't need to kill here. I guess I can just get this down. Again, an attack in for a bit more damage. Oh, it does do artifacts. Ah, I thought it was... I must have misread. I guess it's... Yeah, so maybe I should have cast that sooner and stopped them, denied them mana. But technically dead next turn. Okay, so they cycle that to at least get some land drops. Maybe that's what they should have done last turn, I'm not too sure. So they've got 6 mana now. Peddlers for Death Touch. And something. They also got a fight by the looks of things, yeah. Okay. I guess I just Bumi bash now because I'm missing lands. And do I want to attack with all? I guess they block a 3/3 and take 3. Sure. Land? Lovely. Again, they can't really attack at this stage with me having 28 versus 5 still. Obviously they can if they want to, but it'll be interesting to know what they've got in their hand. Again, there is that black Wrath I need to be aware of. Okay, Toff with Earthbend 2, that's pretty good. So I probably need to kill the Toff, I would say. Or maybe, yeah, I guess now I'm actually killing the forest. Because they're going to shrink the Toff down. Of course they get it back, which is fine. Yeah, I'm just going to get a Scry. Master Piandao, is that decent? That's fine. Though next turn I will do Bumi. Can maybe then make this a 5/5 and Bumi a 6/6. It's then down to 2. I guess I trade away the Suki. Though I guess they can fight or say punch if need be. But then having this be a 5/5 is quite a nice attack. Oh no, I thought it was a fight with flashback. It's just a 4/4, sure. Okay. So make that a 5/5. And Bumi a 6/6. Kind of tempted to actually just play the Master Piandao. So then, but I guess again, still having a 5/5 is fine. So counters Earthbend. So 7/7 even. So I attack, they just probably block with the swamp. Again, it's probably good because it shrinks the Toff down. So I'm happy to actually just trade away my Death Toucher at this point for a land. So they're just going to trade away the Suki, sure. They've got a Foggy Swamp Vinebender, which can't be blocked by creatures with 2 or less. And you can waterbend 5 to put a counter on this creature, and only during their turns. They can't actually, so it's just a 4/3. We've got so that makes a 9/9. It's probably good. Actually, let me just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So actually, I'd put it on a 4, so then you've got 4 blockers versus, well, I guess you block everything but this one. But is that good enough? Doesn't have trample, does it? No. So it would be, I guess they would trade away. They'd say block. Block. Yeah, I don't think I've actually got pretty good blocks. I'm actually going to target another land and put it on, I guess, the mountain at this point. So yeah, they can block everything and go to 1. And don't think I want that at this point. So a trade, eat, and obviously they need to block at least a Bumi and a forest, which again isn't particularly great for them. Take 1, then they're just left with basically a 4/4 swamp. If this is what they're going to be doing. Oh no, so they're just going to die. Okay, so, oh, of course they can kill that, that's fine. Yeah. Forgot about the barrels. Oh, that's a good one, yeah. Oh, did I just mess up now? My... Ugh, yeah. So 4, 5, 6. I need some removal. Where's my removal? I guess I don't actually have too much, do I? So maybe I actually have gone through it all. So I guess I maybe should have made a 9/9. More time protesters. I think I need to get this down just as a first striker against Toff. 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that should draw more round at me. Ah, and it gets to... Yeah. That's unfortunate. I think I'm going to lose this game now. So I guess I literally messed up with the Earthbender. Oh, this card's meant to be greater than... Oh yeah, wow. Well, and... Can't be blocked. I'm literally dead. Yeah, punted there, unfortunately. All I can do is block here, so... Really unfortunate. I think they had better top decks than me, but... Also, probably did punt. Maybe should have not attacked with everything and just held back, maybe. But also the removal, top deck removal against my Piandao was probably the killer as well. Oh well, that was a bit unfortunate, but would like to have got at least a couple of wins again. I thought the deck was actually pretty good. One game I stumbled on lands. And got kind of ran over in another game, but overall wasn't too bad. Would have liked to have done better. Anyway, thank you again for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.